Yeah, I mean, it's just quieter. So we just got to speak close and just get right up on there and gargle it. Even though that one, when you hear speak on that one.
Hello, it's me. Again.
See, they have like a weird gait. You know what that is? Like where it's like...
Yeah. It's like when you're walking.
You gotta be loud enough to like penetrate.
Penetration.
You gotta penetrate the gate on this one. Sorry for the fucking... We got some new audio out here, so there might...
Kevin broke the last one, and so
Ronnie,
he had to bring another one that sucks more.
I came into the office, and Ronnie had the end of the microphone up his anus. And it was disgusting. And I didn't like it one bit. And that's why it's broken, and that's why you're going to have a shittier time listening to this one. Even though we do got some fucking heaters coming at you.
I refuse to work under these conditions.
Ronnie's also got a fucking gay little microphone, too.
I know, it pisses me off.
You want a different one?
I want to kill myself. This sucks so bad.
It's on you for breaking it.
I didn't break it. You broke it. It was literally your core. You broke it with your fucking essence.
And I've used it thousands of times, and it never broke.
Until you used it, and then it broke, you fucking idiot.
Used it thousands of times.
Maybe that's why it's broken, because you used it roughly 1,000 times.
No.
All my wires work. I don't want that. That's even gayer, and I don't want it.
It's probably easier to hold.
Super gay, though. It's so gay. This thing weighs nothing. The sound quality is going to be shit. I couldn't possibly. They stuffed a 15-cent fucking microphone in that thing and wrapped it in plastic. I'm good.
Yeah, that's like Alibaba type.
Alibaba type shit.
Yeah, that came with a set. That wasn't a purchase. That wasn't the main ingredient of the set. That's not why I purchased it. That just came alongside.
If anybody sees an Alibaba listing for an on-air fucking pod controller, say no. It stinks real bad.
No, this thing works, and it's supposed to go with another piece.
It doesn't. I think we're talking into these microphones for no reason, because I think it's picking it up. I
promise you, you put on the headphones and you could hear it.
Yeah, it's going but the headphones are connected to the box that does nothing else other than just let you
look at the waveforms. We would not have this high waveforms this far away from the laptop. I promise you.
I don't know, man. My waveforms are smaller. It just doesn't make sense.
I'll put my balls on your forehead if you keep complaining about these fucking
Here we go.
waveforms.
Here we go. Here's the rampant homosexuality that's plaguing this nation.
Oh my lord. Yeah, but
you saw fucking Joseph R. Biden put fucking...
The flag code was violated at the White House, and I'm not happy about it.
I want him dead. In Fortnite.
You know about the flag code?
Not for real, though.
You can't hide another flag?
Yeah, he should be...
the same height?
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we gotta start talking about impeaching that
Did you see that video of the fucking British guy? They have, like, all these flags, like...
Cutting down the flag.
And he's cutting the flag. He's like, oh, you're cutting the wrong flag down. And he's like, I know, brother, I know. I was like, why are you still doing it?
It's like, you think I don't know that? Yeah, I know, that sucks.
Hitler's Germany back again.
He's got to do that, though. That's just the shitty position that he put in.
He doesn't have to do shit. If nobody did any of that shit, it wouldn't be a thing. We're literally changing our entire lives around for like 1% of the population.
For that bullshit, though, it's not worth getting fired.
Fired? I wouldn't work for a company that forced me to do that retarded shit.
Well, it's the government, I assume.
It's not the government.
I don't know. It looked like it was like a public thing.
It's the Zog. The Zog is taking over this fucking world.
That it is. You want to stay away from the fucking...
Yeah, I'm not trying to get fucking...
Dude, what's wild is if aliens were to invade right now...
Like they did in Las Vegas?
They would think that the American flag is the rainbow flag, because it's more prevalent, like, everywhere. I wonder when the date that rainbow flags are going to exceed American flags in this country.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but, like... Flying, active.
I think there's more rebel flags than there are fucking pride flags.
Dude, there's pride flags everywhere right now. They're like MAGA flags.
No, I know that statement was made, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like MAGA flags in 2016. Like, they were everywhere.
Everywhere, dude. On the back of every pickup truck known to man.
Every boat, every pickup truck, every...
I read something that was like, Democrats, like, show up to play and they're doing all this shit, right? And Republicans are just sleeping on it because they keep doing retarded shit, like, absolutely nothing. It really got me thinking. I'm like, man, we're not doing anything about any of this shit, and that's why it keeps going on. And anytime somebody says something, and it's like, we need to take action, it's like the immediate response is, what are you doing about it? It's like, well, I have a job. It's like, well, then nothing's gonna get done, you responsible fuck. It turns out the irresponsible ones are the loudest ones. I don't know. 2 cents, I guess.
I didn't understand a single word you just said, to be honest with you.
It's 4:30 in the morning and I want to kill myself. This country's going to shit. At this point, I just want to get my dick sucked on.
Are you alright? Should we let you go to therapy or something, and then we can pick this episode?
This is supposed to be my therapy, but lately it's just been pissing me off more and more.
Oh my gosh, we're 10 minutes, we're 5 seconds into the episode.
Oh my!
Sit up! this kid's in a wheelchair, foreshadowing his fucking future, and he can't even use it. You gotta get used to that thing, bud.
I know. I took 2 bullets to a couple of moulignons in fucking the inner city.
Dude, this shirt I have on, this uniform shirt, is lacking a button. It needs another button.
You keep busting them off. They're not gonna keep giving
the
you
button didn't bust off. This is how it came factory, and you can see my fucking tummy. Somebody knockers at you.
No, that was me. The image of your tummy.
Yeah, my little fucking
little thing peeking out right above your fucking moose knuckle is easily the funniest thing ever.
Top 3, and it's not 3.
Top 3, my top G. Alright, let's hop into it. Let's do some shit.
Well, speaking of the top G, I think he's got like his final, because when they first put him in jail, they had 6 months, or once they first started to open the investigation, or whatever, they had 6 months to charge him. And he's not been charged with any crimes, anything. He's still on house arrest, all that bullshit. But he did 2 interviews this week, back to back. He had the BBC interview where he absolutely bodied this dumb fucking social justice warrior woman who came in and just got absolutely steamrolled. Like, he fucking bodied this woman, and then she got fired. The next day, she got fired.
Bodied that hard?
And then he went to court, and she was waiting for him outside of court, and he was, like, taking, like, selfies with her and stuff. He was like, hey, how you doing? Like, he knew she got fired. He was just fucking with her. That shit was hilarious.
Why was she waiting for him? What's there to wait about?
I don't know. She wanted to ask him a question, and he just absolutely fucking...
What's the question?
Dunked on her.
Can I work for you now?
Yeah, I know. Literally.
I'll show my pussy on cam.
She literally just was so, like, unprepared for, like, the top G to come in and steamroll. It was like Trump in the debates. Like, they were not ready for this. They did not know what they signed up for.
It doesn't matter. At this point, I don't even think he's going to win.
What, Donnie?
I know, it only took, like, a week to fucking change.
Yeah, seriously. You're more flip-floppy than Joe Biden on his love for the blacks.
Oh my god. Anyways, I mean...
But his other fucking... He had the emergency meeting yesterday. AT. King Tate, our fucking fearless leader.
What was the emergency meeting? They're coming for me.
That's their podcast.
I have information about the Clintons.
And it was the first one that he did since he got off, and he was talking about, like, all the fucking shit. He couldn't, like, get too crazy in on, like, the details of, like, the individual cases and shit. But it went for 5 hours, dude, and then he finally starts, like, going off, going crazy. And then, like, the fucking Romanian government pulled the plug on him. Now, he also did an interview with Patrick Bet-David, which I don't know. Do you know who that is?
It's Netanyahu's friend, right?
I don't know. He's not he's not one of them. No, he's not. He's not a part of the Jewish media.
Hey, easy with the Jew jokes.
No, that's not me. I would never. No, he's like this guy. He's like, I think he's Arabian, maybe. He's some type of Middle Eastern. He's fought in the American military and shit like that. And then he got into insurance, started his own business, made it like, I think he's like $100 millionaire now, like hundreds of millions.
You could just say millionaire.
Hundreds.
Millionaire, implying there's multiple millions.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, they don't say.
It's a different level. It's
millionaires.
You can be a millionaire
just
of 1 million. He's got multiple.
No, you
hundreds.
can't. You literally cannot be a millionaire on 1 million, seeing as you only have a single million.
It's a millionaire.
No.
Once you hit a million, you're a millionaire for life.
No, you have to have multiple millions to be a millionaire.
What type of millionaire? That doesn't mean multiple millions. It means you have at least one.
God. Let me look on your retarded fucking Apple. Is it the face?
It's the fucking same Chrome logo on every other computer in the world.
I can't believe you bought an Apple to not use Safari, you filthy pig.
Why would I use Safari? Do I want the Chinese to have my information just handed to them on a silver platter?
Thank God
I know Google's giving it to them too. I get it. But Safari has no site. You can't even go incognito.
Yes, you can.
I know, Ronnie. It's a joke. Jesus Christ. This kid's the worst.
You suck, dude. Millionaire.
How much money do you have to have a millionaire? That's what you need to type in. Not do you want to be a millionaire? Not whatever the fuck you're typing in.
A person whose assets are worth $1 million. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Holy, look at that. Now the score's 1-1. Now the score's 1-1 on things we do.
No.
When we go to Jamie, it's 1-1.
No, I don't think so. I think I've got more on you.
Bodied.
You didn't really body me. I just assumed, I wouldn't call myself a fucking thousandaire because I have $10,000 in my bank account.
It's literally the definition of it.
But it's not, though.
It is, though. It is, though. If you want to Google thousandaire, it's 1,000.
Can
It doesn't change.
Can we just look that up? I really want that to be a fucking thing. That'd be fucking. Oh my god, it is a thing.
Why are you Googling this? This is the most simple
Now,
definition.
thousandaire, plural thousands. Somebody whose wealth is greater than $1,000.
Thank you. All right, next.
But that doesn't make sense.
How doesn't it make sense, Ronnie?
Hear me out. It says you have to have wealth greater than $1,000.
Yes.
But millionaires, $1 million or.
It's the same thing.
Anyways, you're over here talking about fucking Hitler being right.
All right, so Patrick Bet David, 100 millionaire. A level above your little pussy ass 1 millionaire.
You could just say millionaire.
All right, hundreds of millions of dollars he has. Stop.
Continue.
They had an interview, went like 5 fucking hours. They weren't allowed to release like 40% of it because I hate you, dude. You're the worst. We can never get through this. I'm gonna beat you with a microphone to death. When you guys look in the fucking papers and you say local Billings, Idaho,
local
fucking
thousandaire
resident,
murdered to the microphone.
literally by 100 air. Just know it's because this fucking asshole who wants to do a podcast with me does nothing but make noises into the microphone while I'm trying to speak. And he's been doing it from day one, and it's a problem, and I'm going to cry if he keeps doing it. It's so fucked up. It's like
maybe if you brought proper equipment, it would.
We have the proper equipment. We didn't have a mic and a fucking recorder. Look at those waveforms. They're jumping off the thing because you're getting me angry.
You bought the fucking Alibaba bullshit.
It's
garbage.
This piece of equipment is fine. It's your shitty mic.
It sucks.
I agree. Your mic
sucks. It didn't even work on my fucking laptop. My laptop couldn't recognize
your
what
laptop
garbage this is.
Made by the Chinese.
It's not though.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Every piece on this was made in some form of China.
Of course. Literally, thank you.
Quick caveat before we go back to the
GG
100 millionaire that you're talking about. You remember when was it? Who was it? Was it Messi or somebody went to fucking Taiwan and then immediately to China and they like stopped them at customs and they were like, "Oh, you didn't like you can't come here from Taiwan. Like you need like a separate like visa or whatever. Like he didn't get a visa to go."
Well, why would they do that? I thought it's supposed. They already considered
that's exactly what he said. He was like, "I thought Taiwan was part of China," and they were just like, "All right, you can go."
Checkmate, motherfuckers. What are you saying? Are you saying that Taiwan's a country? A separate country? Because if I were to go to Puerto Rico and go to the United States, you don't need a passport.
Yeah, but that's different.
That ain't different. That's the same setup they got with Taiwan.
It's not, though.
Well, we don't even consider it a part of our country, Puerto Rico.
Right. Now you just got bodied immediately, right?
No.
Taiwan is not a part of China in any way, shape, or form.
China says it's a part of China.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Puerto Rico is definitely a part of
It's a province
America.
or whatever we call it.
It's not.
It's whatever we call
it.
It's
its own
protectorate if we're fucking
own
Canada.
Country, and I know Spotify's going to block us now because they're fucking...
Well, Taiwan is its own country.
Is its own country.
But China says that it's a part of China.
Yeah, China also says that the best way to like heal broken bones is fucking qi.
Okay.
Aligning your qi. That doesn't make it
Those
fucking
two
true.
things have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, they do. They're both lies.
Okay. China lies. We lie.
Yeah, we lie way worse.
They say Taiwan's a part of them. That's crazy talk.
China lies about easily verifiable
We also
things.
pussed out and wouldn't make Taiwan member of the UN. That's pussy shit.
Well, they're a part of China. I gotta take this tag off.
What tag?
I just smashed this microphone against it again. It's gonna sound terrible. This thing sounds. This is not a good setup. I don't like it.
How do you know what it sounds like? You don't have headphones on.
I can't work under these conditions. I'm being
that
sexually harassed by my co-host.
Put your nipples away,
God,
you fucking weirdo.
Genuinely, my shit is rock hard. Anyways, so you were saying the guy's a fucking
got a lot of money,
100 millionaire,
and now he just does YouTube videos. He's got a podcast that's called Valuetainment. He's a pretty interesting guy. He's like he's a cool dude. He can't run for president because he wasn't born in America. I know that. Interviewed Andrew Tate, and it was just so fucking sick, dude. Like, I don't even really have that much more of a comment about it. It's just he came back with 3 interviews back to back, and then his own podcast or 2 interviews back to back. And, dude, the guy's back like he's never fucking left. Like, he's just on that same shit, calling out the ops. The same ops that we call out.
I lost interest in him.
Yeah, I know. And your lack of interest is really dampening my mood of talking about it.
No offense. It's just he sucks.
He's
so
the best,
bad.
dude. You can't even say that without listening to him. Dude, these 3 I've listened to 9 hours of this man speak in the last fucking week, which is crazy meat riding. I will give you that. But also I have a job where I do nothing besides stand around and don't do shit.
For 8 hours, so that means you consumed an actual hour of his shit voluntarily.
Yes, and it was all in my headphones. But either way, fucking sick, dude. The guy's back like he never left. He didn't do shit. He's a not guilty man. They're not going to charge him with shit. Free my boy Andrew.
Fuck it. Take him to jail. I don't care. He sucks. Andrew Tate stinks. He's worse than Elon.
You're out of your mind. I also listened to an Elon interview today. That was fucking great.
He stinks. He stinks.
You're so wrong on Elon.
Andrew Tate stinks for... Here's my main reason. He just says things that everybody should know. It's like when people get off of fucking crack and they're like...
But you're talking about everybody should know. We say everything that people should know, and 50% of the fucking world will despise us for it.
Yeah, but like, it's different.
It's not different at all.
It is, though, because he doesn't actually say the things we say.
And then, well, your two arguments are, he says things that everybody should know, and then your next argument would be, I don't even get what he's saying. Like, you're just all over the place.
You should have value about yourself and not let women walk all over you. Ooh. Like, who doesn't know that, dude?
He's never once said what you just said.
He pretty much preaches it. At least all the clips on fucking YouTube that I've seen of him.
Yeah, I mean, he does agree that you should have value in yourself.
But who doesn't know that?
He doesn't say that. He says a lot more. It's very an expansive fucking message.
He's boring.
He's literally, like, and this isn't, like, he's one of the most entertaining speakers in the world.
He talks like a retard. How is it? Dude. Yes, he's got this. You like dudes who talk retarded.
What, Elon and Andrew Tate?
You like dudes.
First of all, Elon and Andrew Tate are nothing alike, so I don't know.
Well, they both have definitely have some form of extreme autism.
Sure, I might too. Who doesn't these days? If you ain't on the spectrum, fuck you.
Genuinely. So, fuck.
No, but fuck Andrew Tate, I guess. Fuck him. Hopefully he goes back to jail.
I pray to God that he lost all his MMA and he's getting fucking butt fucked.
5th biggest stream of all time in English. And you got bodied on that too.
No, you said it was the biggest.
No, I said 5th. I said top 5, motherfucker. That's what I did. Rewind the tape.
You literally said it was the biggest podcast concurrently.
I said,
and I said that's not right at all. It's not.
I said top 5.
You said
Let's
it
not
wasn't
get into this because I know I said top 5.
All right.
Because my exact response after this was I said I saw that somebody said first, but that was a lie.
No, you said you saw that somebody said you literally.
This isn't entertaining for anybody because you're retarded.
You're just
trying to
dumb.
say dumb shit.
You're just dumb.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Fucking Yellowstone's acting a fool. And this is important. I know this might not sound important, and you might not be as excited about this one either. First of all, get excited, because when you're a fucking fucking retard and you're not excited about it, I just lose all steam in general. Yellowstone's acting a fool, Ronnie. So get excited.
Why is it?
We're gonna die. Because Yellowstone's going to blow up, and it's 50 times the strength of our biggest nuclear bomb. There's going to be a hole in the center of this country. I will kill you!
That is wild, honestly. There's a volcano about to land. Honestly, it'll probably take out fucking California. That's a plus.
I hate you. I hate you. And you can't... did you switch off the microphone again? So everybody's going to see this, and you're Psy Ops me. This isn't even funny. Like, I listen to it on the other side as, like, a viewer when I'm editing it. It's, like, not even good. It's just me getting angry, and I sound like a fucking retard. And it's not funny. Like, it's not even entertaining. It's just me over here acting like a fucking idiot.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not funny, though. It doesn't make good podcasting. It just makes you laugh in the background. And it will not make any people who are listening laugh.
I get so upset. And that's what makes it so funny. You just out of nowhere, you're talking, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's so funny.
It literally makes for the worst possible podcast what you can have. I'm in the middle of saying what I need to say. I'm about to get to, like, a joke, usually. Better start saying stuff, and you're fucking banging your microphone around like a fucking 14-year-old lesbian.
Oh my God.
God damn, Yellowstone's acting a fool, Ronnie. We could be blown off the map at any second now. You're wasting precious seconds.
Yellowstone is on the other side of America. It's gonna be a bit before it gets over here, dude.
Either way, if it blows up, we're fucked.
Not we.
Oh, we.
California, yeah, and are fucked.
Further away than that.
They're national.
I mean, they're all fucked. We're fucked.
We're not fucked. We're fine.
Well, it depends how big it is, but if it's as big as it possibly could be...
Do you think that volcanoes explode like nukes?
Yes. I think this one will.
I don't think it will.
Well...
I think it's going to blow up. It's going to spit a bunch of fucking... Like Mount St. Helens. It's going to blow a bunch of fucking chunks everywhere, and then...
But this isn't just
like, all right, let's start rebuilding.
This isn't your run-of-the-mill volcano. This is a super volcano.
Oh.
That has the power of 50 times greater than the biggest nuke we have.
It's like a volcano air?
The smoke cloud, whatever it is, the fucking mushroom tip on the top of it, is double the size of the one on fucking Hiroshima. Like, literally, ash from the fucking eruption will reach the East Coast.
It will not. Oh, ash. I thought you... sorry,
You're retarded.
Yeah, ash
You
will.
just say things without thinking. Without
No, I
using your mind.
thought you said that, like, I thought you said, like, fucking the lava's gonna get over... It's not. It's just not.
Obviously, the lava's not going to launch halfway across the fucking country, Ronald.
That's what I thought you were saying. We're
You
doomed.
think the lava's going
We're doomed.
The lava
It's like the size of a nuke.
the least
Who
important
cares?
thing about the whole thing's the lava. Who gives a fuck about the lava? It's the fucking, whatever it is, ecological disasters that it will follow.
Hey, watch your next words wisely. I will tap my fucking name tag right now.
You have a tiny penis.
Alright, well, I can't fault you for spitting facts.
Yeah, you have a small fucking nub of a fucking penis
I
that
rub
your
it-
lady's got to rub between her two pointer finger and her thumb
It's gotta feel
for
like a
45
bean
minutes
just to get
until
me
she
a
feels a
fuck.
grain of rice and blood go in there. So, oh, it's hard now.
I've ever shown you the video. Never mind. That's gross.
No, I haven't seen any videos of your fucking clit.
Anyways, that doesn't make for good podcasting. Just berating your fucking co-host. At least when I did it, it was funny.
Yellowstone's acting a fool, okay? So can we not worry about your
What
fucking...
am I supposed to do
your
with that
mushroom tip?
information? I'm sorry.
Yellowstone's acting a fool.
What's gonna happen?
121 earthquakes in December, Ronnie.
Oh, who gives a shit?
That's 4 times what the average a month.
Who gives a fuck?
Well, if there's a fucking hole in the middle of the United States...
Yeah, it's not good, but we're gonna fill it in.
Yeah, well, we'll fill it in. There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it. If there's a country that could fill in a hole the size, that is big enough to be a problem in the size of a country this size, it's going to be America that fixes it.
And honestly, it's in the part of the country that...
Yeah, a bunch of...
that we might as well nuke if this doesn't even happen. Like, fuck it. Honestly...
The most fucking humane thing we can do is just nuke California.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why we haven't fucking done that. We should have done that in 1975.
Yeah, well, Nancy Pelosi's there. We got to keep her safe. God bless her.
But the thing with with Yellowstone acting a fool, first of all, there's new geysers going off that happen. There's
like
new
people-
geysers erupting that haven't erupted since the 50s.
Is it like people's houses that are just fucking chilling and
And just in the middle of dinner.
Yeah, it just blows right through the
Just
fucking...
hot water just shoots up through the fucking ceiling. Yes, dude. It's all of the things over there acting a fool. Fucking the earth is raising up. That means there's something's going on down there. Fucking
Whatever it is.
The
I know who
guy-
had a part in it.
the guy who tracks it, like the main guy, he went on Joe Rogan. He said 2023 is the year. And he's been saying this for a while. And because they track how much lava's in the fucking base of this thing that has like a bunch of little caves in there. And then once they fill up, like that's when it erupts usually, like when they fill up. Like once they fill up, it's just a matter of time or whatever. And they're getting pretty damn close, like ready to go. They're ready to fucking rock.
I say make more caves.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking because NASA's talking about fucking...
It makes sense. I mean, if these
No,
caves fill up, like put another
That
cave
was
in
my
it.
idea originally, and then they started getting into this because I watched the video on it. That's the only reason I fucking But they said NASA wants to drill a hole
Alright, so I was already right out of the bat.
into the middle of the fucking thing and pour water in it. That's what they want to do.
That's a stupid
That's
idea.
dumb.
That's
That's
Oh,
our best scientist.
No. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, I mean, cool it off. I guess.
Cool it off because it makes it the tunnel, and then you could build like a tunnel
Then
straight
you
through.
build an ice ramp, so it's all
Oh
fucking
my
freezing.
God. Put a giant ice cube like Futurama.
I think your idea is better. Is make a tunnel. Like I think if you just make bigger tunnels, like it never fill up. Like just
Just keep popping
just-
holes in it, make it a Swiss cheese.
Yeah, literally.
It
But
just
the thing
oozes
is,
out
with
like a Play-Doh man.
they want to drill a hole from like the top down, and I just feel like if you do that, as soon as you start drilling, this thing's erupting. No, like as soon as You ever have a balloon filled with air? Like, as soon as you drill into it with a fucking
Yeah, but I don't think it's
hole?
like a balloon. I think it's more like, when you got a big greasy shit in your ass, and you're like, oh man, I got some farts before this. I need to alleviate some of this tummy pain.
Yeah, but
Sometimes you crack it open, but it gets real close at prairie dogs sometimes. I think.
Yeah, but what if you get a skin mark going down there?
Yeah, but you ever
shark?
You ever fart a poop out? You know
I've
what I'm talking about? Where you launch a turd straight into the water, farted it out.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I got that type of action on my farts.
Dude, so much water has just splashed my ass cheeks before because of that.
Yeah, that's nature's bidet right there.
Yeah, piss water and shit water right on my keister. It's the best feeling
that's the
ever.
American bidet.
It's only good if it's lukewarm. If it's body temperature, oh my god.
Nothing better than fucking 74 degrees fucking water spraying up on your anus.
You idiot.
Alright, what do we got next besides Yellowstone acting a fool? Be ready, Ronnie, because if we do
I'm stoked.
Die
all the topics so far
blaze.
All the topics so far I've been super excited about.
Alright, dude. If we all die in a fiery blaze, you're gonna feel like a dick.
I'm gonna look up as the lava's getting closer. I'm gonna be like,
"There's no lava. You keep talking about lava. We're in Billings, Indiana. You think the lava's gonna get here? We're fine."
Listen, when it hits our small town in Maine, I'm gonna look up as the ash is gonna kill me, and I'm gonna say, you know what? I shouldn't have fucking dogged Kevin the way I did.
Yeah, you're gonna look back on this when we're in fucking America 3.0 after the fucking great fall off of humanity has happened, and this is one of 4 podcasts that still remain. Joe Rogan's been taken out.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's out.
There's a power struggle in the podcasting universe for the top guy.
Yeah, the top guy is the president somehow.
Yeah, that would be wild if Joe Biden starts popping up, getting 60,000 views a fucking minute. That'd be wild.
81 million.
I mean, if Joe Biden started actually spewing his real political beliefs from the 1940s,
I think third episode, he'd say something about kids, like, and how much he likes them.
I mean, that's probably better track record than we got so far. We probably said some fucked up shit out.
You're right. You did say something about a microphone with a 14-year-old lesbian. So
no, that's not what I was saying.
Well, you did say that.
I was talking about her being embarrassed at her play because they get nervous, so they start shaking the microphone. What are you trying to get your head at? Are you kidding me? I would never say some of that. Disgusting. Well, all right, we'll get you back into it.
You are impulsive. You yelled at me. You yelled at me for no reason.
I didn't yell at you for no reason. The fans know what you did. I'm
gonna fucking kill you.
The people listening know what you did. They know that you should be ashamed of yourself. Can you stop bouncing your feet?
What am I doing?
You're bouncing your feet, making noise.
That's the printer.
What's the printer doing? Why are we printing?
Because it's on its side.
Lean it up.
It is leaned up. It's leaned up.
Lean it right so it stops making that noise.
I can't stop it.
Unplug it.
There you go. I fixed the problem.
Thank God.
Jesus.
It's an audio experience. You know what people hear?
They can't hear it. These microphones are nowhere near good enough to catch that noise.
Never know.
You're just a weird, sensitive noise boy.
No, because I edit it. Because I know what happens. Have you ever seen a podcast where there's somebody just deep-throating their microphone or banging their microphone on their fucking name tag at their job? No, you've never seen it once. It's a horrible experience for whoever's editing it.
I like have to watch the waveforms to make sure that I'm not Psy Opsing you again. I splash them in periodically.
Don't. Stop splashing. There's no need for splashing anywhere.
What's the next topic, you bozo?
You're going to get used about this one. Some more World War III lore dropped.
Oh my god.
This is what happens when you don't write any topics down for yourself.
I wrote like 8.
You didn't write any.
You deleted them, you fucking
I didn't delete any of them. That's the list. Tell me what you wrote in that list.
You deleted a bunch
I didn't delete anything. I would never delete something you write. I would move something.
You looked at it and you said, I don't like it.
I think these topics suck too. No, but the World War III... First of all, the Yellowstone is acting a fool, Ronnie. Are you out of your mind? Yellowstone's acting up.
I did see that Ukraine lost 3 Leopard tanks, and they were talking about, like, send them more, and people were like, there's literally not any more left. Like, we can't send them any more of nothing.
Russia's fucked. My position hasn't changed on this. I'm like, you're fucking Donald Trump's not gonna win. Why do you? Should we do that real quick? Why do you not think Donald Trump's gonna win? That's a big pivot from the unreleased episodes we still have not put out.
This one's not gonna get put out until after, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're right. We're sequential. I don't think he's gonna win because I don't think he's gonna be able to run because I think they're gonna find a way to stick something on him.
Yeah.
And then not stick it on literally Obama, literally Joe Biden, who I think that has
Hillary
done
Clinton.
more egregious shit. Yeah, they're never gonna do nothing
Mike
about
Pence.
it. The only people who are gonna do this, mark my words, and this is not
Nancy
a threat.
Pelosi.
This is a theory. This is a working theory. It's a hypothesis. And
Mitch
I hope that I'm
McConnell.
proven wrong.
I'm just naming
just name
people who've
political
done
figures.
the same exact thing that our president did.
Malia Obama's tight little pussy on the fucking Hunter Biden.
I would like to lick her little fucking brown butthole.
Her ass, her pussy was right on the fucking screen. I was like, oh my god.
Holy, I'm great.
Honestly, I see why he did crack to get this bitch.
I mean,
anyways.
First of all, nobody's hating on Hunter besides the fact that he's living evidence that our president's a corrupt psychopath piece of shit who would sell us all out in a fucking second for a nickel.
I mean, good for him, whatever.
But Hunter's lifestyle, I'd love to hang out with Hunter, to have a night with Hunter. I mean, if he starts coming near me looking with those beady eyes, I'd start getting out of there. But you don't tell me partying one night with Hunter?
I don't want to. I feel like he'd start admitting some crazy shit.
I mean, I'm staying away from the crack, but everything
He's
else,
not.
I know, but whatever. I can party with.
Yeah, but that's what I think. He's gonna do crack. Like it's gonna be a good night. Then he's gonna be like, I gotta fucking.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah, I got something in me.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he gets some in him, and then he's like, we fucked toddlers on the fucking island. It was great. And then I'm gonna have a fucking wire. And you're gonna be like, whoa, dude.
And then I'm gonna go right to the election office.
And then you're gonna get a bullet in the back of the head from another president.
From
another presidential candidate.
From a library a few blocks away.
Yeah.
An impossible shot will hit my neck, and a bullet will
and the CIA,
mysteriously not hit anything else in the thing.
You'll have 2 bullets in your cranium, and they'll rule it a suicide.
Yeah, facts.
But I don't think he's gonna win because I think they're gonna find something to stick on him, and then he just.
Well, we were talking about that
legally cannot run.
Well, that's why I've been DeSantis, because I believe that he was gonna go to jail.
I don't want
whether
DeSantis.
He pushes it far off. Who else would you vote for then?
Ted Cruz.
Fuck Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz is cool.
Ted Cruz is fucking pussy.
He's cool.
Ted Cruz won't win.
Ted Cruz is cool. I think he's become more of a man now that he's had to watch fucking children get fucking smuggled across the border.
Yeah.
I think he's gotten hardier. I think now if you...
Well, I just think
Ted Cruz was real quiet and shy back in the day, but I think now if you try to step to Ted Cruz, you better have some fucking ammo because he's got it.
Yeah, he
got embarrassed he got dunked on so fucking hard that
he's a dead man walking now. He doesn't give a fuck.
He
has
does
nothing
not
to lose.
He's nothing to lose. He's gonna go for a fucking neck.
I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. I don't hate Ted Cruz, but I just think he's like a fucking pussy. I think the one thing that made me lose all respect, same thing with Bernie, when Bernie immediately, he got absolutely the fucking of the decade by the DNC and then was like, I support Hillary Rodham Clinton. The fucking, like a week later.
Yeah, but it's
different. Then Ted Cruz did the exact same thing with Trump. Literally, like a day later after Trump was like calling him an ugly fucking, his wife, wife's ugly. You're fucking a dog every night. She's got a dog face. He's like, don't speak about my wife like that. And then a day later, I support Donald J. Trump. Like, stop being a cock, dude.
I bet, you know what I think happened? I bet you Donald was
I
bet you Donald Trump called him and was like, hey.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I was vibing on the beat.
Yeah.
And I went a little off topic. Yeah. I don't mean that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that at all.
I'm sure if he did do something like that, but why? You think Trump's making calls like that? Trump would have to call the world.
No, but I think
he would have to call every single person on that stage.
But I think he was. I think
like Rand Paul is ugly. Jeb's got a fucking tiny dick.
Jeb,
like he was just.
Jeb does have a tiny dick, and fuck him in.
Dude, remember when he was going? Because he literally, whoever was in the middle of that stage, dude, he put the fucking crosshairs on and took them down one by one. It was like little Marco, he's a fucking little pussy bitch, and then Marco goes to the end of the stage. Then the next week, it's like Chris Christie's coming in. He's like, "What are you doing over here, you fat fuck?" Chris Christie gets bailed out.
Didn't he smoke crack too, and that's why he got kicked out of office in New Jersey or wherever the fuck he was?
I don't think it was for smoking crack. Yeah, he was my governor, my fearless governor.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
I know he had a big scandal called Bridgegate, where he shut down this bridge into Newark, like for political reasons, because he's beefing with the guy. and somebody just so happened to be in an ambulance at that time and died in the ambulance because that bridge was closed.
Admits to smoking crack. Yes.
Holy, let's
Christie.
go. But no, this had to have been like in the past. It wasn't like when he was in office, right?
No, mayor buying crack cocaine and smoking it.
Oh, what a legend, dude. My gym teacher in high school got arrested in a fucking cocaine raid. I don't even know if I should say his name, but like I want to. He's the
You really did not want to believe that. And then when you heard it, you're like, what a savage.
What a legend, dude. I love Chris Christie. He's the best fucking Jersey governor we've ever had. Better than that mush-mouth Phil Murphy we got now. Dude, Phil Murphy, I don't care what we say about the 2020 presidential election. Phil Murphy stole the fucking election from my boy. What was his name? I don't even remember, but whatever. Fucking this Italian dude. It was this cold-blooded Italian fucking looking guy.
Is that the guy who flipped?
What?
Wasn't there a guy who flipped parties?
No, not that guy.
I don't know.
He's always.
We don't know anything about our great state of New Jersey.
Yeah, the homeland. I forget what his name is. There's some with a C. It was like casserole, something like that.
Casserole or
Casserole, yeah. Some bullshit like that. But literally, Phil Murphy found the way Trump called Georgia find votes. Phil Murphy found those votes in fucking New Jersey for himself. Dude, it literally swung like 12% in like 2 hours between the hours like 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. It's crazy. Dude, the entire state of New Jersey, I don't care about the rest of the country. There was certainly election fraud in New Jersey that night. A lot of it. Like, undisputedly. I stayed up that whole night. My parents went to bed. New Jersey was red. Their great state was fucking finally the color they wanted.
White.
And then they woke up in the morning and
They
Donnie
went,
T lost by like 8%.
Oh, what the fuck is
It was
going
literally the
on?
most bullshit I've ever seen.
Yeah, who gives a shit? You're getting a real nihilistic Ronnie today.
Yeah, you're.
Fuck it. This world's gonna burn. I don't care anymore.
We got some fucking World War III lore. Some World War III lore.
I think that...
Have we talked about it too much? You don't care about that either?
I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, fuck them, honestly. I'll stop it. I really
see the video of Russia loading up the ICBMs into their silos?
No.
That's some lore.
I think
that's some scary.
I think last time I
things.
said that if we see Russia start asking for help from China or from any other, like they're starting to lose and they know it, and
that's
what
they
started doing. So,
well, did you hear China publicly denounced Russia?
No, I didn't hear that.
So I do have some new lore for you. They made a statement that they do not support Russia and are not providing military aid. And I'm pretty sure in the
that sounds like some shit. That sounds like some shit China would say to not get embargoed by the United States.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Because they said the same thing about like North Korea, and it turns out they were like shipping fucking guns to them.
Well, North Korea's a little different.
It's not though. We told them,
I know
we told them that if they were fucking with North Korea, that we were gonna embargo them, and they were like, "Oh, we don't, we did." And then we found out, oh, they are, and they still have a train that leads straight into North Korea, and they were fucking funding them because I guess North Korea is like their workforce. North Korea is like China's Mexico. When they're like, we can't pay people to build these fucking shitty buildings, they're like, North Korea will do it for like fucking pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, of course. They're Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then South Korea is like our fucking South Koreans.
Yeah.
It's like our North Korea, I guess. But while China did do that, they denounced Russia's actions and said they should stop.
Yeah, let's go on face value.
In humanitarian conditions. They also, at the same time, were flexing this new missile they have that's supposedly, like, crazy anti-air, like, stealth capabilities. Like, all the capabilities of American missiles that we didn't think China has, they just started shooting those missiles up. They did, like, a missile test with it. So, at the same time, they said, we're not supporting Russia and we're not trying to start World War III. They said, we have the weapons to fucking fight World War III. So, it's mixed messages. Never fucking know with China. But that's the thing. We talked about it off mic that India got caught. India got caught bad. They were making fucking missiles. They made, I think, 20,000 of a 40,000 missile order. And for Russia, going shipped right to them, which is a crazy thing because they announced like that they wouldn't do it either, that they weren't helping. But like the whole time they were building these things. But we figured this out like a good bit ago. They came out during those leaks, like the leaked documents. Like that kid who was like leaking shit on fucking, what was it? Not 4chan. Not 4chan.
Discord.
What
was the name of the Discord? Doug Shaker Central.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where it leaked.
I showed you that video, right?
I don't think so.
The Doug Shaker video?
I think so. I think I know.
The gay dude who like goes to fucking Thug and he's like, shake that ass, dude. Do the rap shaker.
I didn't like
Do
that.
the Thug Shaker.
I didn't like that one bit. That's
What
the
if I
name
told
of
you
the
I didn't have my
Discord?
money? Yeah.
There's no way that's the name of the
It was
Discord. That
close.
has to do with that video?
Google,
The
yeah.
leaked documents has to do with this bullshit?
No,
We're not
it's
going to
just
Google it. I believe you. That's fine. Let's...
4-0. Who's using... That is not you, mister.
That is me.
That's your Tinder profile picture.
Nah, that is from ages ago.
I can tell.
That's a young buck. Did you hear in North Korea, they passed the law? Because, like, most countries have it illegal to shoot nuclear bombs.
Uh-huh.
Which is erroneous. If you need to use nuclear bombs and you got them, you're going to use them no matter what your laws say.
Yeah.
It's just like a nice gesture. But North Korea changed the law, which they had that same law that they weren't allowed to preemptively use nukes. They changed it. That they are now allowed to. Not that it changes anything, but it's just like it's all posturing. It's like, we're ready to go.
I don't think they have nukes.
North Korea?
I think they have, like, dirty
You
bombs.
don't think they have nukes?
I think they have, like, dirty bombs. I don't think
Well, I mean, they have, like, uranium.
Yeah, they have it, but I don't think they know how to use it. I think they
I think
they
it's
literally
been
have dirty
confirmed
bombs.
by, like, multiple agencies in China and America that they got them.
Dude, they literally...
I'm sure... I don't think their missile technology's that good. Like, I don't think they got stealth fucking shit that's gonna hit pinpoint targets. But they got nukes.
Who cares? Fuck them.
Fuck
them.
Oh, yeah. North Korea did that shit. They did, like, whatever. They were flexing, doing whatever, saying... They put out, like, a statement that they'll flatten South Korea. And what we responded by putting a nuclear fucking submarine stationed right in South Korea.
Right, in South Korea. I saw that.
Yeah.
In the waters. Because they, like, tested it. They tested it, and it landed in Japanese exclusive waters. And Japan was like, that's not cool, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. They were testing the shit and it was going over Japan or something.
I think if people start losing their marbles out there, Japan will just fucking clean up.
Yeah.
Japan is fucking good. Yeah. They're like when they train, they don't stop.
Shit's fucking sick.
Once they start fucking, they don't stop. We had to drop a couple of suns on them to get them to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, now they're our boys.
Now they're our boys.
They know not to fuck with
literally
daddy.
The only country that's gotten suns dropped on them, and
they know.
They really chilled the fuck out for so far.
They know the power that can be bestowed upon them by the fucking greatest country to ever step foot on the universe. You just drop a fucking molten ball of fucking sickness on the middle of the city. It'll take out everybody.
I think that's why they like tentacle shit, like fucking.
Yeah, they're into hentai because bitches were just growing fucking 6 arms after the blast.
Yeah.
Because they had radioactive semen over there.
Oh my god, but they had like that radioactive pussy juice that makes you come nonstop.
Okay, man. I do wonder what Russia, because I think the taking of Taiwan is inevitable by China. Like, it's official China policy that Taiwan is, like, supposed to be Chinese, and they believe it's already Chinese, even though it's not. I feel like China and Russia, like, have to have some type of long-term plan, because the only short-term plan is a nuclear war. Like, because they can't just defeat us in some type of, like, on-battlefield battle. Like, unless they're actually, like, attacking American bases and shit like that, like, they literally have no chance. Like, they have to actually take out American infrastructure to have any sort of chance, and even if they do sizable damage to the American fucking military, like, they're still fucked.
I think they'll just psy ops everybody into believing that it's racist to go to war against China.
Well, I mean, that's a psy-op that's not gonna fucking work, that it's racist to go against China. Even libs don't like China.
No, that's not true.
Well, I mean, because they're the party that says, like, oh, Republicans are bad for, like, Trump's policy on China and Russia was like, you can't beat them, join them. Like, let's be boys.
They also say women's rights are the most important thing, and then they let dudes become women. So, not much logic going on there.
I get it, man. That's a problem, but we're talking about something completely different.
No, you're right. It just made me really think, what is the next topic?
I thought you were going to say, what is a woman?
Pussy, balls, who cares? Buttholes are there.
What is the next topic? We could do a few now that we've gotten through
Let's quick fire these bitches.
We could do Daniel Penny. You know who that is?
No. Sucks. Bye. Next.
He was the guy who choked out the guy in the subway in New York.
Yeah. Did he get fucking arrested and charged with murder?
He's getting indicted. I don't know what the charge is. They just said they're charging him.
I think he kept choking him for way past the amount of time.
Well, that's my thing about it. People said 15 minutes at first. It wasn't that crazy. It was like 3-4 minutes. But either way, anybody who's done some type of combat sports knows you can't be holding a chokehold.
He wasn't a combat sports guy.
He's a Marine. So you're trained in those type of fields.
I think you should get a pass.
If you've ever thrown a chokehold, you know for a fact how much power you have. You can't throw it for longer than a minute and a half. And even that's pushing it. Like 45 seconds, and then you should be on to the next fucking hold. Like, there's no reason to hold anybody that long.
I don't.
So that's the thing. As soon as it hits Twitter, oh, this guy's indicted, you have 50% of the people going, he's a murderer, lock him up for life. And then you have the other side. It's like, he's a hero. He stopped this crackhead homeless person. They're both fucking retarded. Like, none of there's... It's very in the middle, this one. Like, it's like, this guy's not a hero. It's not like this guy, Jordan Neely, who's being a fucking scumbag on the subway, yelling. There was ladies around. He was saying, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail. Like, he was making threats. I understand you have to stop. I get it. I would have tackled him, too. Like, fucking, you put your shoulder down. Get him out of there. He's moving towards these ladies. He's flailing his arms. Like, you got to stop it. Whatever's going on. Like, but to hold the choke, it's a judgment call because then you let it go and then you let him up. But if you have any sort of training in any sort of combat at all, you just take your hands off his neck and you fucking put your weight on his back and he's not going anywhere. It was just a bad call from somebody who's a Marine who should be trained in those types of things.
Well, you gotta remember, Marines are trained to kill. Also,
That's
the
fair.
guy could have fucking had a fucking a
knife, but
no. Like
control.
he could have had like Neely might have just been like, you know, when you get lost in like a zone, like you kind of just get into it.
Yeah.
He probably just was like, oh man, I remember fucking stabbing Iraqi kids in the stomach, and he's just like, oh, like he gets like. He just locks up, you know what I mean? Like he's just locked up, choking the shit out of this guy, and then when he finally comes to, like it feels like 30 seconds to him, but like in reality, oh, it's been fucking 5 minutes, and this guy's fucking like not breathing.
Yeah.
Also, Jordan Neely died of a drug overdose that same day. Like that he didn't die from being in the chokehold.
Yeah, well,
I'm not. If I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that.
It's a similar.
I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that.
It's along the lines of the George Floyd.
Yeah,
it's questionable.
Because he was high as fuck.
It's questionable.
Well, no, because I saw a report that basically came out and said he didn't die because he was in a chokehold. He died because he had a heart attack. Like, he went into cardiac arrest because he was fucking too excited.
Sure.
But I don't trust anything on the internet anymore. And I don't know really anything about it. I just know that this guy, I know that Neely is the guy who got fucking arrested, or the guy who, like, was a piece of shit, right?
Yeah. He was the
Neely
guy who died.
like a 7-year-old, so...
He had 40 counts of,
Yeah, like,
I agree with that. He's a
so
scumbag, but I don't... The same thing with, like, the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Everybody's like, oh, we killed this guy who was a fucking
pedophile.
The guy
pulled a fucking gun on him.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's a fair defense, but everybody talking shit about his past arrests.
The pedophile guy threw a fucking cocktail Molotov at the kid.
Oh, I know. I fully understand that it was self-defense, but I think that's a shitty argument when people make about somebody's past.
I know. Because
it doesn't matter about their... You don't know that this guy's a fucking pedophile when you're shooting him.
I think you can. I think you can get a vibe.
I don't know.
I think I don't think pedophiles in particular, but I think guys who like beat women or put guns to their stomach typically are going to be a little more violent than other ones. It's easy to pick up on violence.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, there's scumbags that are attacking you like that. But, like, that's the thing. All right, so back to this Jordan Neely thing, like, the way he died. It's the same thing with the George Floyd thing. They have drugs in their system. So, obviously, your heart's moving at whatever, a different rate of speed than it normally is.
You was going to go college. You was going to go college. You was a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Plus, when you...
Who gives a shit? He was a scumbag.
No, I don't care about him specifically. I'm talking about the overall... Because it was, like, the biggest story on the fucking...
Take that out.
This episode's not coming out. None of these episodes are coming out. They all suck.
Take it out.
Oh, my Lord.
That was a little more wild than I thought.
No, it was good.
Wow.
I'm leaving it in. What was I going to say? No, it's just like the reaction, everybody. Everybody takes, like, events like this, like, where somebody dies, and, like, it's a shitty situation on all sides. Like, the guy who killed him doesn't want to be in this situation, and the guy who died is dead. But he doesn't want to be in that situation either, you know what I mean? Like, it's like...
I think we need to stop idolizing retards.
Who are we idolizing? Yeah, I agree. Both sides. Kyle Rittenhouse, too, he's a retard.
He's not.
He is a retard.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate Kyle Rittenhouse. I think what he did was self-defense.
I don't think a 17-year-old should have had a fucking rifle walking around Kenosha. That's definitely not cool. I don't think any kid should have been in that fucking situation.
Agreed.
But it happened, and I think at the end of the day, he did what he had to do. He was
Yes.
well within his rights to do
I don't
so.
disagree with that, but I disagree. I think he's a pussy. One.
Why do you think he's a pussy?
Because he's acting like he's like his shit doesn't flow because he did this. Like,
no,
yeah,
he's
he
acting
came
like
out
his
of
shit
it.
doesn't flow because he fucking sued the shit out of a bunch of people, and now is a multi.
Yeah, well, whatever. He
millionaire.
acts like he's like a fucking. Everybody acts like he's a hero. This is my problem with all these things. Both sides are. Now, this guy's more of a hero than Kyle Rittenhouse is because he actually like this guy was like posing a threat. Like, not that they weren't posing a threat, but when you're walking down the street with an AR-15, like fucking Kyle, whatever he had, don't get into me because I said AR-15 or whatever.
He did have it. He had AR.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. But either way, like that's like antagonistic in the middle of a riot. I understand he has the right to be there. I'm not disputing any of this.
Do you know what happened?
I don't think you know
what happened.
I've seen the video. I know exactly what happened.
No, you don't know what happened. You know why he was walking down the street?
He was getting hit in the head with a fucking skateboard. I remember the thing.
You don't know the past before that.
Well, he's defending the store.
He was defending a storefront.
Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Burn the fucking storefront to the ground. I'm not in agreement with the protesters. I'm just saying you don't go into the riots with a fucking gun and not expect to kill somebody. So.
Well, yeah, but that's the point.
So fuck him.
I don't know what your beef is here, dude.
Why are you going down there? Like, just stay out of it. You're not gonna do shit. Either way, the shit burned down.
No, it didn't. They went
shit burned down. The thing that he was in front of burnt down.
No,
the shit that he was around with. He was in front of a burning building when this happened.
No,
shit was burning down.
They went to a gas station because somebody started a fire and they had fire extinguishers and they tried to go help, and then that's when they saw the guys were throwing cocktail Molotovs, and they saw him. They started lugging him at him, and he shot the one guy.
A 17-year-old should not be in this situation.
No, not at all. The kid should have not been.
And then him acting and the world anointing him this right-wing hero when he's just a fucking retard who knows nothing about the world and went out into the middle of a thing and shot these fucking retards as well.
I think the reason people look at him as it's because the left came down on him so hard and couldn't beat him.
Well, it's
I don't think it has anything to do with what happened.
Yeah,
it has more to do with the aftermath.
Yeah, that's what all of these things are. As soon as like something happens, a school shooting, shooting at Pulse nightclub, a Kyle Rittenhouse situation, a George Floyd situation, all these are tragic events. And we're going to investigate them and figure out exactly what happened. But, like, immediately, it's either they're a left-wing hero or a right-wing hero or a left-wing villain or a right-wing villain. And it's bullshit. Because, like, the cases that do actually blow up, once they go along the investigation, people are like, oh, this isn't even what happened. Like, I don't even believe in what I was saying about this guy. This guy's a scumbag. Or, like, it just turns out to be something completely different than what it was. And it's just like, we should wait to see what the fuck happens.
Are you saying the news system in our country sucks and makes an idea?
Yeah, it does suck, obviously, but I'm saying all these people act like these are like the heroification of scumbags is what I'm against.
How do you feel about the kid who had the fucking Indian chief dude walk up to him and fucking beat the drum in his face?
Yeah, that's fine. That's all banter.
You think he's a hero?
That's all banter. A hero? No, I don't think anybody's a fucking hero except the guys that got Bin Laden.
He got the.
Those are the only heroes in my lifetime. Are the guys who got Bin Laden? Tell me other heroes in our lifetime.
D-Day soldiers.
That wasn't in our lifetime, was it?
That was in our lifetime.
What?
They lived in our lifetime. They're heroes.
Yeah, they're alive way after.
It has to be an event.
I'm talking about
the firefighters of 2011, 9/11.
Fair. Okay. 20 years ago. Okay. Heroes since then. Whatever
all the
I just said.
volunteers in Katrina.
My dad was both of those, which is wild. He went to 9/11. And he went to Katrina.
Anybody's uncle that goes to Thailand to fuck children.
The volunteers, the people who were in Katrina.
You're not going to say nothing about that one?
I'm disputing your Katrina one. After the hurricane was done, they just went in there and cleaned up the dead bodies. There's nothing heroic about it. I don't mean to be a dick. The guys who were actually down there during it and like helping people during the crazy shit, yes, I do agree. The active duty first responders down there. Sure, heroes if we want to give it to them. Though there's no bullets coming back in there, right?
All right, fair enough.
No, I do. It's heroic, but
rooftop Koreans.
Yeah, right.
They're the heroes.
I do agree with that. Anybody who's got to do roofing is a fucking hero.
No, not roofing.
No, roofing in general, though, heroes, honestly.
Yeah, rooftop Koreans, I mean.
I don't even know what that means.
LA riots, 92. The police were like, we're not coming out.
What about Chris Kyle when he was sniping looters? You ever hear about that?
No.
He was sniping looters in fucking New Orleans. After, I don't know if this is a Psy Op,
Katrina?
but yeah, after Katrina was on the fucking roof of the Metrodome sniping looters. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that way too many times to not fucking say
sick as
that.
fuck, though.
Imagine that. Imagine you get home, you're finally retired from war, and then there's this thing, they're just like, you could just take out all these people who are taking LG TVs and fucking whatever they're grabbing from Walmart.
I gotta come up.
Dude, that sucks the way he died. You ever hear about that, Chris Kyle? You know who that is? So I just was speaking about a man and you didn't say anything, but
I
you
was
have
just
no
vibing
idea
on the
who it
beat.
is.
I was just
You
feeling
don't know who Chris Kyle is for real? The
Oh,
American
yeah.
Sniper? You never heard of that movie?
Oh, that guy, didn't he kill himself?
No, he didn't kill himself. He went out there. He had the most confirmed kills of any sniper.
American sniper.
Of course. Well, I think, yeah, sure. We don't know the other ones. But I think in the world, like,
No.
confirmed kills. I think he's got
There was
the
that
most.
lady sniper in World War II, the Russian lady. Killed like 300 and something men.
Damn. Yeah, he was in the high twos, I think.
She was in the high threes.
Yeah. So still, highest American sniper. Either way, like GOAT, legend.
Yeah.
The movie's sick. I don't know if you saw the movie. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But yeah, when he shot that kid in the chest, that was pretty sick.
He didn't shoot him. He didn't pull the trigger on that.
No, I saw the clip. He shot him in the chest.
No, he didn't. But that's
Shot him in
fine.
the fucking head.
Now the kid picked up the AR, pointed it at the Marines. He said, "Put it down, put it down." The kid couldn't hear him or whatever. He put his finger on it, and then I assume there's a meme where he does pull the trigger, but in real actual.
No, I remember
life,
he
he doesn't.
when he sees the kid like put it down, he's like,
oh yeah, he fucking came in his goddamn pants.
yo 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 yo.